Good day, welcome so much to a short presentation on our Australian LifeVantage probiotic. Brand new in the country, only recently launched. Before we get started, let me just mention a quick disclaimer that LifeVantage and its distributors do not claim to cure, heal, prevent, mitigate, or diagnose any disease. This information is for educational purposes only. Well, why is gut health important? You know, Hippocrates said that all disease begins in the gut. And from that, we really can gather today that all health begins in the gut. And that's why it's super important to have really good gut health. We also know that there's something called the gut-brain axis, which means there's a connection between your gut and your brain. When you have a normal gut, your brain is healthy, the central nervous system works fine. When you have an abnormal gut, we find that there's more stress and disease and alterations in behavior, cognition, and emotion. The gut is very often referred to as our second brain, and through blood and nerves that start in the gut, there's a lot of communication between the gut and the brain. This is bidirectional, so it's from the brain to the gut and also from the gut to the brain. So when you have a healthy gut, you have a healthy brain, and of course vice versa. So how can I help my digestive system? Well, the health of your gut equals what kind of bacteria live there and how much of each kind. And there are some methods that you can apply yourself to increase these healthy bacteria. The first one is a probiotic, which is normally supplements, but it can also be food such as fermented food or sauerkraut. There's also a number 2 option of prebiotics. And once again, there are supplements, but this comes in the form of garlic, onion, asparagus, leeks, artichokes. The third way is to reduce sugar and carbs. The fourth way is to reduce toxins. The fifth way is to reduce antibiotics. And the sixth way is to reduce gluten. These are sometimes difficult to do, but they really do help you have a healthier gut. Now, what is a probiotic? This is one of the methods that we can use to improve our gut health. What is it? Well, probiotics are healthy bacteria that you need to help balance your gut microflora and improve digestion. So generally, a probiotic is a supplement that you take that is full of healthy bacteria. And the aim is to get these healthy bacteria into your small intestine. Why do I need a probiotic? Well, the healthy bacteria will rebuild and balance your gut microflora, which is essential for a healthy gut. Now, let me introduce to you in LifeVantage Australia, our probiotic, only just recently launched in the country and a phenomenal product. Well, what is this? Scientifically advanced probiotic supplement is what it is. It uses a technology to time-release probiotics deep into your gastrointestinal tract to support optimal digestion. The smart way to take probiotics. So I'm going to explain that to you a little bit more soon. We have 6 different strains of CFUs, or the healthy bugs, these bacteria, in this capsule. And you'll see on the chart there's 5, but one of those, there's a subcategory that we use. Now, these strains are high quality. Each one of them has been tested in its own right, and it is a known healthy strain with evidence that it is extremely good for your gut. The other amazing ingredient is beta-glucan. If you haven't heard of this, go Google it. It's very important for your immune system. And take 1 a day. So simple to use. 1 a day gives you great protection and a healthier gut. Can good bacteria get to your small intestine? Well, what we do know is that the minute you swallow something, it ends up in your stomach, right? Your stomach's pH levels is normally between 1 and 2. And that means your stomach is very, very acidic. And oftentimes what happens is when you do take a probiotic, the good bacteria are destroyed by the acid in the stomach. What we want to do is we want to make sure that the bacteria, that good bacteria, gets to the small intestine. This is where nutrients and fatty acids and water are absorbed. 80% of our immune system cells live here, and it's a much better pH of 67, so it's almost alkaline. Our large intestine is where the absorption of bile acids, vitamin B12, and minerals happen. This is also where all the waste that's going to be dispelled starts accumulating, and of course it goes out of the body. Now, what makes me most excited about this probiotic, and really what sets it apart from everything else in there, is a technology that we use called DRCaps. Now, DRCaps is not formulated by LifeVantage. This is a technology that we bought to use on these capsules. And basically what it is, it's a vegan capsule that can withstand stomach acid and release the bacteria in the small intestine. If you ask me, Charlotte, why should I use your probiotic and not one that I can get in the shops? And I would say to you, because of this DR capsule technology. What it does is most probiotics out in the shops will start disintegrating within 7 minutes. This DR capsule starts disintegrating 52 minutes after you've swallowed it. So most of the time, the good bacteria actually makes it to your small intestine. Your body can absorb it, and it is much, much more effective. Let's look at a couple of questions. Can children take it? Yes, absolutely. Any child over 12 years, 1 tablet a day. Please refer to your doctor for children under the age of 12. Who should not take it? Well, really, there's nobody we believe that shouldn't take it. But if you're on an antibiotic, make sure that you take it 2 hours before you take your antibiotics. Is PROBIO vegan? Absolutely, yes. Does the product need to be refrigerated? No. This is another key factor about this amazing product. The bottle has a built-in desiccant, which means it's protected against humidity and other environmental damaging factors. So it's got its own little built-in fridge, if you want to call it that. Next question is, our PROBIO bottle says medicine. Why is this? Well, it's just a TGA guidance and requirement in Australia. Next question, some probiotics have 70 billion CFUs or 20 strands, and our one has 6 different strands, sorry, 7 billion. Why is that? Does it not make the 70 billion one more effective? Well, absolutely not. Generally, what we find is the larger the amount is because the amount of strains that's used is because they're using a lower quality one, because a good quality strain is actually very, very expensive. And so generally we find that most of those 70 billion also don't have this DR capsule technology, so they don't make it to the small intestine, and it's a really useless product. Whereas with this probiotic, we know that more gets there, more gets absorbed by the body, so it's a much more effective, and every strain that we've used has been clinically tested. You can go and do the research. Are there any side effects to taking a PROBIO? Well, if you've never taken one, then you may experience some side effects. Some examples are headaches or increased allergies or digestive discomfort, but generally we suggest you continue on and those side effects will reduce or stop. Of course, if they don't, please do consult your doctor. Can I open the capsule and spring the ingredients over my food or in my smoothie? Please don't do that, because then what it does is it's going to have no protection against the stomach acid. It is just going to get destroyed. The DR capsule is the key to this product. It makes it so much more efficient. And of course, the desiccant bottle. And of course, the desiccant bottle means you don't have to refrigerate it. It can stand in your pantry for up to 2 years. Now, what is the cost of this? Well, 30 capsules, so 1 a day, $74 Australian a month. Absolute steal for the quality of this product. Please do get back to the person who sent you this video. Order yours today. It is a phenomenal product, and we would love to hear your feedback. So thank you so much for tuning in, and have a fantastic day.